What's going on, fellow Walking Dead fans? Solid Dave Snake here, bringing you a new review for the Walking Dead building sets, and this review is going to be on the newly released Daryl and Merle Woodbury Arena 5-figure pack. And this review is made possible by David over at the Walking Dead Action Figures and Memorabilia Facebook page. Very active member. I don't know if he wants his last name shared, but he saw my previous video with the rant on the original Daryl and Merle Woodbury Arena set I picked up from Walmart that had Legos in it. If you didn't see that, go check it out. A lot of people thought it was pretty funny, but he felt bad about it and got in touch with me through the Facebook page and said he'd send me out 2 of these. And at first I declined. I said I'd find some more this weekend, but he insisted, so I took him up on the offer. And not only did he send out 2 of these sets, but also 2 walker barriers and 2 of the prison cell blocks, one upper and lower, and a bunch of the blind bags. So I paid it forward a little bit on the Facebook page and gave away one of those walker barriers and a couple blind bags and hooked up my good buddy Andrew with the other set of this Daryl and Merle Woodbury Arena that he sent out. So huge thank you to David. Great person. If you're a member of the page, you know who I'm talking about. He does a lot of giveaways on the page, and just to let you know, me and the other administrators really appreciate you a lot, David. So, without further ado, we'll jump right into this review. And just like with the previous Series 1 building sets from Mcfarlane Toys with these Walking Dead sets, we get another 5-figure pack. Just like that original one that had Rick and Merle and 3 zombies in it. This follows suit. However, we get Daryl and Merle as how they appeared in the mid-season finale of Season 3 when they were pitted in the Woodbury Arena against each other for that mid-season finale and mid-season return of Season 3. And really, those are the only 2 figures that fit the Woodbury Arena, because the 3 zombies are not zombies that were in the fight. But let's pull Daryl and Merle up first. Take a look at Daryl. Of course, all 5 of these figures come with these little stands, clear plastic stands for their feet to help keep them standing up. And these are all new pieces for this Daryl, it looks like. Maybe the body is a reused, the torso, but the legs and arms are in this fighting stance position, which is pretty nice. And the face, I don't know if it's just me, but this one doesn't look like Daryl as much as the previous 2. The one that came with the highway set with his chopper, which I actually have the figure standing on now, and the original Series 1 blind bag release. Try to get that focusing in on that head a little better. Of course, they never really paint the eyes, so there's not that much paint detail on these little figures ever, really. But they usually do a good job sculpting it. But this one just looks a little off to me this time. However, the clothes look great. Have the rip down on the left-hand knee. Angel wings came out nice on his vest as usual. So, pretty cool little Daryl. And now let's pull up his big bro. Get a look at this Merle. Of course, he's in his black jacket this go around, and has had his knife taken off his prosthetic. And he is in that fighting position as well. Crouched forward with bent knees, bent at the elbows. And all the little Merles come out really nice. Besides no paint detail there on the eye, that head sculpt came out really nice. And the hair looks like it's painted on there good. So, nice little Merle. But now we'll get into my favorites of this set, which are the zombies. And they are all very unique. We'll start off with the more plain one of the set, and that's this business suit walker, which I really love the detail they put on these walkers. I don't know if you can tell on his hand, he is missing a couple fingers, which is pretty cool, and totally missing the left-hand side of his forearm and hand. His face has great detail on it. That lower lip hanging down on the left-hand side, missing his left-hand eye. Hole up here in his skull. This walker came out nice. A little slunched over to the right-hand side, as you can tell by the way his shoulder blades are positioned here on the back. And just great detail all over with this suit for as small as it is. Even color variation with that tie being orange. A little bit of blood all over. More gory detail down on the left-hand side of the leg. All the way down to his foot. Having exposed muscles and tendons here. He's got a business shoe on the right-hand side. So a really nice little walker. Great addition to your walker army. And then we get another two unique walkers. These two very unique. We have a cop walker, which he is in a very dynamic pose here. Kind of lunging forward. Got a menacing look on his face. Totally missing his right hand. You can even notice little details like his walkie-talkie up here on his shoulder. Cord going down to his belt. A lot of pouches and even a holster attached to that belt. And he may be a little hard to stand. You really need that clear plastic stand with this one because of the way he is lunging forward. And I like that exposed foot. Really looks decrepit. Drawn out. So two great walkers, and then we'll finish it up with the third, which is my favorite. We get a military walker. And this one looks fantastic. I love all the details in this outfit. And a very gruesome face. Very menacing looking. Covered in blood on the lower portion of his jaw. Of course, he has bulletproof vest and all these clips attached to his side. Magazines for an A4 or M4, I'm sorry. It's a lot of pouches all over. Looks very bulky. And he's lunging forward as well, so he may be a little hard to stand. Definitely need that clear plastic stand here. And this zombie has one more neat feature with him. And that is that his leg actually comes apart at the knee. So if you want to choose to display this walker laying down like he is missing his right leg, you can do that. So I thought that was really cool for this little minifigure. And it'll snap right back up in there. So definitely my favorite one out of the set. And all in all, I'd say this box set is worth picking up, this 5-figure pack, just for the zombies alone. They really turned out nice. I liked all three of them. We get the military walker, police walker, and a business suit walker. And we'll wrap it up here showing off Daryl and Merle again, pitted against each other. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the review, and thank you to David again for sending these out to me and letting me review them for you guys. So, alright guys, till next time, we have a lot more Walking Dead building set reviews coming up, and we will continue with the Woodbury assault vehicle coming up next. So, me and Daryl will catch you later.